Today I'm going to talk to you about footwear for the summer. Now I am a very casual personality, so bear that in mind. We're going to go through my shoe collection and you'll find easygoing, easy to wear shoes, but a few classics because we need a few of those, don't we, for dressing up. The first shoe in my collection that I wear an awful lot in the summer is a slip-on loafer type mule, and I bought these this year from Amazon in a light colour, but last year I bought them in black, which I still have, and they're so easy to look stylish and just, you don't have to make an effort, you don't have to bend down to do up a lace, do up a buckle, you're just sliding your foot in, and at the end of the day you're looking classic when you're going out, you're looking smart. They are those cool summer days when you want to have your toes covered up rather than your toes out in the open air just trying to keep your feet cool. We're not talking about those type of days. We're talking about the cool summer days or spring and autumn when you're going to be wearing your white jeans. The next shoe style that's in my collection that is going to be fashionable this year and stylish is the wedge. Now I actually only have, I've had to throw a pair of wedges out this year, they're just so scruffy, but I have got one wedge still by a brand called Romika. And this shoe was comfortable right from the start that I bought it. Now I cannot find Romika wedges, but I can find other Romika styles which I'll list down below for you. But I'll also similarly find you some wedges and list them down below. But currently this is my only wedge, but this has been loved and worn many a time, and I will continue to do so this year because it's back in style. The next shoe in my collection that you've seen many times actually is the white gym shoe, sneaker, tennis shoe, trainer, and I go for the tennis style shoe because I think it's more elegant, more chic for someone my size who's 5'2", and also someone my age really. I don't want to be going around in chunky gym shoes, but the chunky ones are the ones that you're going to see the younger people in, that are going to be on trend rather than the tennis shoe. I'm sticking to the tennis shoe or a canvasy type white shoe, but a white gym shoe style, and I'll list some down below that are lightweight like this and light in style, so you're going to look a little bit chicer and elegant but still look a little bit fashionable too. And talking of light shoes, the Toms. Now these are a canvas shoe I find really comfortable. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a fashion item, but it's not an old-fashioned item, if you see what I mean. So we can get away with this type of shoe, look comfortable, look stylish, look casual, but still not out of date. And these come in a variety of colours, and I will list them down below, but they were comfortable right from the start. I do use a shoehorn to put them on. I think this is a shoehorn, that's what they're called. And it's a long one. And I actually rescued this from my parents' house when I was selling their house after they died. So yeah, handy gadget. I will list one of these below if I can find you a nice long one. But I set my foot in like that, but then straight away it fits perfectly. Because it's canvasy, there's stretch in it, so I don't need to worry about it being too small. It's not too small, despite the fact I need to use this to put it on when I'm buying true to size, the size 3 that I got on 36. But once it's on, no problems, absolutely really comfortable. No blisters, I wear it with bare feet, never had a blister, right from the start. Shall we talk about heels? I have one pair, well I actually have 2 pairs of heels. These are perspex. I bought them 2 years ago, but they're still a trendy item actually, perspex or vinyl see-through type shoe, and I'll list some down below for you. I bought these from Zara and love them because you can wear any colour with them, but I only wear them if I'm not walking somewhere, so I'll sit on a bench and change, or if my husband's doing what he calls driving Miss Daisy, me as Miss Daisy. So in those type of occasions, great. But a perspex shoe, if you fancy one, they're a very versatile item, but I do appreciate that some are going to love, they're going to be a bit Marmite, some are going to love, some are going to hate, but bear in mind, they're versatile. My other heel is, summer heel anyway, is a classic pump, I suppose, with a heel and in what we would call as a nude colour, but skin tone whatever your skin tone is, and so in my case it's this, which we would call nude, is going to be elongating. So a classic shoe with a heel in your skin tone will elongate your leg and will be an addition to your shoe wardrobe for years to come. Slides are another shoe that I like to wear in the summer, and if you remember, I bought these from Marks and Spencer's. So quite a popular item with you guys as well. Very popular with me because they're incredibly comfortable to wear right from the start. They're cushioned, very soft and cushioned. So these were an addition this year and loving them. You may have noticed, I'm going to have a little detour at the moment. You may have noticed my hair's a little bit wavy. This is actually a beach wave. And this is a wig. Yep, so I'll list it down below for you. It's from Mimo Wigs. It's the John Renault Quinn. And in a sort of a blondie grey colour, which I'll list down below for you so you've got the exact colour. But there are many colours available in this style as well. I have tucked a bit behind my ears, so it's a little bit natural, but you can wear sunglasses over the top and style it and wear a headband or whatever. But a beachy wave. Back to shoes though. Birkenstocks are fashionable this year, and they're comfortable and they're practical, and they will be something that appeals to many of us who follow my channel, or you who follow my channel, and me, because we're casual people. So something that is actually fashionable, and this comes around every couple of years. Birkenstocks come back into style again, so they're always worth, once you've bought them, holding on to them. But obviously there's a lot of copies out there as well, isn't it? Sort of like Birkenstock inspired style. So I'll link them for you, but I've got two pairs, one in brown and one in, no, I've got two pairs, one in a sort of goldy colour, bronze colour, and one which I would wear, say, for pub in the evening, and one in red. Many years use out of them and they're still going strong. I bought them quite a few years ago, and they just last and last and last. When you're buying the real Birkenstocks, I don't know about the inspired buys, how long they'll last, but the real ones, for me, have lasted for ages. I'm talking about Birkenstocks. Last year I wanted to buy some white ones, strappy style, but also some very old Fitflops I had required throwing out. I'd had them about 10 years and they really just were seeing the last of their days, and that's it, they're gone. So I actually found these Gracies, Fitflop Gracies, but I found them in white, and I bought these last year on the basis that that's one shoe combined in one, because I had wanted the white Birkenstocks and I needed another pair of flip-flop. So get a white pair of flip-flops. There you go. So I don't know if they're still available in white. I do see the Gracie available and have linked it down below for you, but I'm not entirely sure whether white is still available. So just look out for it. But you might not want white. You might want another colour anyway. It's just me. I had an urge for white at the time. Another sandal trend we're going to see this year is colourful. I have got a colourful pair of sandals that I bought 4 years ago, I believe. I haven't worn them for the last couple of years because everything was neutral for the last couple of years, wasn't it? But now we're seeing the brights back. These are coming out. So my yellow sandals, but I can't see so much in the way of yellow around and about in the shops. But what I have found is other bright colours, which are linked down below for you. Another sandal I'm pulling out of my collection, saying hello to again this year, that I haven't worn for a couple of years, is an embellished style, because they are back fashionable again. The embellishment on here, that's exactly the type of embellishment that is fashionable. So yeah, hello embellished shoes, you're coming back out again. Actually, I should say sandal. You'll probably object to me calling you a shoe. Sandal. Hello sandal, you're coming back out to be worn again this year. Anyway, I found you some options down below, so enjoy shopping your embellished shoes or sandals. Says they don't have an identity crisis. Addition I have made this year for the cooler summer days that we get in the UK, spring and autumn, is the clog, because we are going to see these around quite a bit for a couple of years, I reckon. And I've gone for a slightly heeled one. This is in my Amazon store, I hope, for you, because that's where I bought it, but very comfortable, slip on again like the mules. A little bit of a wedge clog style, but yeah, I think fashionable and suits us, we casual people. So I hope you enjoyed the run through of my shoes and sandals. We don't want them having an identity crisis, as I said. Sandals, footwear for the summer. I hope it inspired you to get out your old ones you haven't worn for a few years to see if they're actually going to be current this year, and maybe sort of update your shoe wardrobe for the summer. And I hope you enjoyed the little wig chat, because if you do want to copy the style and you are into wigs or want to explore wigs, this will be linked down below as well.